Start recording. We are recording. This is it.
Good evening, Andy.
Good evening, Neil. How are you doing?
Yeah, I feel like the studio's getting more and more fresh as I go along. I've got lights, I've got you, I've got a microphone. It is happening.
There's just wires all over. This is
big time.
Big crack, isn't it? We should just say, so this is our second video podcast. So if you're listening to this audio-wise, then want to see our faces, have a look on YouTube and we're on there. Good feedback from the first one last week.
Yeah.
My favourite comment was, you two aren't as ugly as I thought he was going to be.
What's your take? Yeah.
All day long.
Considering I forgot what I was doing, so I didn't brush my teeth on my hair off.
You brushed your hair?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I put that on this week.
Because your hair's a mess. I must apologise, well, because I've just done a class, so I feel like I'm bright red. I've got a bit of a croaky, husky, sexy voice.
What class you done?
So, same training. Scream and shout for an hour, now I'm all sexy.
Do you get involved when it comes to circuits?
I'm all sexy.
Dreamer. Absolutely.
As little as possible.
Yeah, I'm starting to get like that. I'm becoming a lazy instructor.
I'm not lazy. I'm busy thinking of stuff, busy motivating.
I'm becoming a very lazy instructor.
Okay, speak for yourself then.
To the point where I'm like, do as I say, not as I do.
I did say that.
Be better than me.
Today.
Yeah.
Be better than me. I've never used that one.
I said, be better than me, and I always say, don't compete with the person next to you, and compete with yourself.
Yeah, I don't say that.
Well, it's true, because some people are like, oh, they've got a 50 kilo, I should swim 50 kilo. Nah, do what you need to do and finish yourself.
They're never going to be better than me, so it's not their fault.
True that.
How's your week been?
Steady away. I've not really had any adventures at all.
No adventures?
No. Boy didn't play football this week. She played football today. They had a right game. It's the first game where we've had, so we've not experienced it with Noah, and I'm not experienced with Ava. The first game where parents getting all a bit rattly with each other.
Was that what on your team?
But opposite teams and stuff.
Yes.
We played like a really dirty team.
Dirty.
Well, I say dirty. They were just getting really frustrated. There was a lot of pushing and shoving. Like, one of them, one of the girls went through, and like when you know a shoulder bar just coming, because they kept coming together as shoulders, and this girl like sort of just completely ignored the ball, looked at one of our teammates and was like proper like, and they came in like that. But obviously she'd seen it coming and sort of like put brakes on, so she like ran in front of her sort of thing and like moved out of the way. So ref blows up like, you need to calm down. Their coach took the girl off and said, look, this isn't happening, you're not having this sort of thing. But then from there on, it just got a bit. Do you like we watch women's football and the pulling air and stuff like that? It was getting that borderline, and we was all getting a bit like, come on, what's going on? We had girls crying and all sorts because I was no, like kicking each other up in air and stuff like that. I was like, oh, it's the first time I've had this.
Oh, I like it.
Getting a bit leery and stuff, but it was like I say, we won 4-0 as well, which made it even better. Do you know? Because we weren't stooping to their level as being dirty. We were just like riding and just complaining.
It's not worse than parents kicking off. It's awful to see, especially when they're so small. What, they're 10?
Yeah.
10-year-old and parents are giving it large on line.
Yeah. But one of them. Oh, come on, ref!
I bet you was.
You bloody tugboat.
You just stuck in that circle, ref.
Come on, get moving.
You ref.
Mother-in-law came and there was watching a game, and she went, God, who's reffing? He's terrible. I was like, it's our coach. Give me some hammer. It's our own game.
When I was coaching, I had to referee a game once, and it was horrible.
It's thankless tax all day long.
It was worse than that. I'm sure one of my own players got me. It was about 12.
Oh, it didn't go this far, but like at one point, because he can't see anything, he's got no linos. Like at that level, you're not allowed linesmen and stuff like that. So ref has to do it all. And how are they supposed to do that is beyond me. So like one of them, he blew for offside, and it went offside, but it's gone, it's done, end of.
Yeah.
And everyone was kicking off. I'm like, he can't see through players. He can't keep up with that last defender, and then be running off as he gets humped up field. Do you know what I mean?
You've got to give him some credit, and hopefully they're on the right tracks of trust.
Yeah, and it was, and that's what I was trying to do, which I think is quite right. Do you know, like if someone goes and he makes a mistake, and then sort of even out. I know that's not the way to do it, but like, give a little bit here and there. Not be too harsh and stuff. But yeah, it's first time I've experienced a bit of wasn't even getting close to fisticuffs, but I was like, ooh, this is good. This is good. Milton Terry says, come on.
Because parents are going to be so far back from pitch, aren't they?
We've got the
the fair play.
Yeah, fair. What's it called?
Like
yeah, it's like the some barrier.
It's just a weapon.
It is when I got in my hands. Got rope here, I'm going to strangle you.
You can whip that straight out of the ground and knock somebody away.
This week, it's silent support.
Silent support? What? So no shouting?
Can't comment, can't encourage, can't.
That the FA's brought in?
Yeah, it's across the weekend. So grassroots football, it's called like the silent weekend or something stupid like that. So you're not allowed to like.
So it's what? That's this weekend.
Mm.
So last weekend was everybody
was F and Jeff weekend.
Was just getting
out of our system.
Yeah.
But yeah, this weekend it's like a respect thing. So, but as well, you're I'm sure it's like you're not even allowed to give encouragement. You're not allowed to give coaching tips. You're not allowed to give sometimes Ava, get upfield, Ava, get back, Ava, get left, get right. Do you know what I mean? I'm constantly telling her, I'm trying to help her because she can't see the game. She's not developed enough to understand. So you're like trying to support and stuff. And I'm one of them dads that try and live my life through my kids because I never made it.
Shit.
Yeah, in a nutshell.
Second chance.
Yeah. If I ain't doing it, you are now. Here we go.
Whether you like it or not.
But yeah, so we had that. That was Saturday. I dropped a boo-boo on Saturday night.
Boo-boo bear.
We were going to go to ice hockey as a family. And I got time wrong. We sat around all afternoon. So everything finished football, got a shower, got changed, just sat around, ready to set off. That makes sense. I thought, I'll just double check if it's ice off at 7 or it's doors open at 7 because I couldn't remember which way it was. It only started at 5. This is at 5. I'm looking at it. I was like, guys, we're not going. Why? Because it's just teed off now, or just iced off, whatever it's called.
Iced off.
I thought it's
pissed off.
It's called ice off, isn't it? But yeah, so because I thought kids would enjoy it, something unique and a bit different, a bit quirky. So I thought, we'll have a go at that. Given that time we went to ice hockey, I enjoyed it. It was something different, like I say. I'm up for some different sports and stuff. And then,
so was you in bad books?
No, I was more mad with myself than they were mad with me. Ava didn't really want to go anywhere, so she was well happy. And me and Noah was a bit like, So, and then went to watch Danny Baker last night.
DB.
Brilliant.
Funny boy.
Very good. Very good.
You got a joke that you can tell us?
No, because he didn't tell jokes. He just told funny stories. That was brilliant.
You got a funny story you can tell us?
No. I have, but I'm not. I can't retell a joke or a story. I'm terrible at it.
It's recycling something else.
Yeah, it's no good for me. But yeah, it was really good. It was only meant to be on for like an hour and a half, and it must have done about 2.5 hours. It was brilliant.
Sometimes is it too long?
No, because I was like, okay, go ahead, man. I love this. And then we met him outside after, and I was having a good chat with him outside after.
I was having a good chat. I've seen your chats with people.
No, it was weird. It was good. Like, so bumps after him, and he was saying about this is like his last tour. He's not going to do any more after this. And do you know what? It's really weird because Danny Baker comes on telly. I can go, that's Danny Baker. I know him straight off. So I'm on stage, and I was like, Danny Baker. It came out in like what I class as like civvies, if that makes sense. And I was like, look at him thinking, is that his brother? Is that him? Because he just didn't look like him. And then I had a photo with him, and I'm like, it's Danny Baker. I can tell straight away. But it was really weird, like, seeing him in the flesh.
No camera there.
I don't know. Yeah, he's like bring behind the lens, like, oh, it's him. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's him.
He's got a filter on permanently.
Well, it's weird because when he came out, he was like, he said something like, I think he said, I didn't know people was waiting outside. I can't believe I kept you waiting for like 10 minutes. It was only me and family. John, we were the other ones that hang around after. And I thought he said, it'll be out in 10 minutes. But he obviously said something like, I've kept you waiting for 10 minutes. And I was thinking, oh, is it like his brother or something? Is this like, because obviously it looked like him, but didn't look like him. I was like, what's going on here? This is weird. But yeah, so happy days. How's your week been?
Been nice and steady week.
All right.
Just
become a man.
Balls dropped. So I've got a couple of little. We know that I'm the biggest overthinker in the world,
big time.
So I've got a couple of things that I thought that's happened this week that I thought I'd just share with you and get your opinion on, because that's what we do.
We talk it out, yeah.
If you was to go to somebody's house and they was to have like, as you walked up to their door. You do get invited to people's houses sometimes.
Not only yours.
Yeah. And they have rubbish in their garden. Would you pick it up? Because my overthinking thinks if I go and knock on the door and then as I leave, they'll let me out the let me out the door, they think, he's just going to walk past that bit of rubbish and not pick it up on his way out. So
is it leaving or come in?
Well, either. So if you pick it up
on your way in. So if you pick it up on... Okay, pick it up on your way in, depends what it is. It's like an empty condom wrapper then. What are you doing? You get to the door, you got an empty wrapper in your hand. All right?
I've been busy.
I'm coming in.
Coming in what?
Sorry, I'm already equipped. I'm in. But
I've got it on.
yeah, that's what I'm saying like that. Because you're keen.
Mum.
So it depends what it is. Like I'm with you. If I was going to someone's house and there was something in the garden, I'd probably scoop it up and say, "Oh, just pick up your garden." Not like me walking with a crisp around my face and just picked out a garden. But going out, where are you putting it? Because I'm really like bad like with rubbish and germs and stuff.
Well, that's the other thing, isn't it? So if you pick it up on way in, then what do you do with it? Do you then pass it over to them?
Well, no, I'd say, "Where's your bin?" I'd just pick some in your garden. Where's your bin? And then go wash my hands.
And I'd be like, I don't want you putting that rubbish in my house. Right over next door's fence.
Okay. But going out, so if I walk out and pick it up, I'm taking it home. I'm taking it in my car, Rog. I mean, walking down the street with someone else's room.
But you've done me a favour and got it out of my garden. No. It's on the way out, you're thinking, is he just going to walk past that bit of rubbish?
See, going out, I won't.
But
going
if I'm stood on doorstep as you leave, and there's a bit of rubbish in the garden, you don't pick it up and think, what are you rude bastard?
So what? But I'd say, you put it on there. Your garden's a mess. Your garden tied up, you loser. But I'd pick it up and go, here, put that in your bin and give it back to you to put in your bin. I don't think I'd walk off down the street with it. I'll walk out of the garden with it. Because if you did, I'd be like, what are you, a bloody womble? Where are you for that rubbish?
I'm a recycling fool.
If you picked up my garden and walked out, I'd be like, hey, that's mine, put it back. Get it.
It's about the features.
What are you doing? I like a crisp packet. It blows around garden all day.
My second dilemma is if you hold the door for somebody, right? I know we've had this, haven't we? How far away is somebody for you to hold it for long enough without looking rude? You know, if it's obviously a self-closing door, so you stand there and go, right, you're at least 6 seconds away. Do I stand here and wait, or do I just go, no, that's it?
So I'm good at this. So if they're close enough, I'll hold it.
But that's just what I'm asking. What is close?
No, so if I deem, well, I'll judge it by eye. And if I think they're not far enough away, I'll let the door go, oh, sorry, I didn't realise you were coming. Sorry. And then walk off and let's let the door, and that's their problem. But I've apologised. I've let the door slam in the face.
That's the thing, isn't it? As they get up to it, as that door, the speed of that door closing might just be slam as they get to it.
Well, I've already apologised. I hold the door for them. I don't care. But if they're in arm's reach to grab it, I'll hold it if that's there. So I'm talking, you got to be at least 3 steps, or I'm going to go, sorry, walk off.
So the other way around then, if somebody's holding it for you and you're, say, 6 or 7 steps away, and you then have to get into like a little jog to get there.
I always, so I've got another one. This happens to me all the time when I'm off upstairs to my class. I'm walking up the stairs and I'm always a good 4 or 5 steps behind someone. Just as I go to the landing, they'll go to grab the door, and I can see them look over the shoulder and go, oh, don't, I'm taking a slow walk, just let the door go. So I'll even prompt to say, don't bother holding it for me. Don't. So I prompted. But if I'm close enough, I'll then just
it's like, though, that they've offered. They've gone out their way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to hold this.
Yes, I say, thanks, don't worry. I'm having a slow walk.
But they've already made the move to hold it.
Yeah, well, then they'd let go, and then I catch the door. Mate, you overthink things big time. You overthink things. So have you had these problems? And I'm a little bit scarred from the time I held the door for a woman and got absolute godful.
Well, that was the other thing as well. Did I mention this last week about the there was a lady that a chain had come off a bike. I was out last weekend, and I said to her, "Do you need any help?" Because we know chains, they can get stuck. And it was. She said, "Oh no, I'm fine." The thing is, she had a little one and a baby, so I'm thinking, "Oh God, this is hard work for her," because her little one was kind of holding the baby.
Yeah.
So she said, no, I'm all right. She was very polite about it, but I walked off and thought, did I do the right thing?
Of course you did. You offered. You were chivalrous to say, trying to help. She declined help. Then if she said no, you go, let me touch you, and be like, get away from me, what are you doing? Then you're in trouble, mate.
I said to Lexi, was that right? Should I have asked that? And she was like, yeah, you did the exact right thing. But so the overthinking me goes, she thinks I'm just asking because she's a woman. And this probably comes back to you and the door thing.
Oh, man. That scared me, that.
I know.
To the point where I think I'll sometimes, do you know if it's too far away, I'll go, oh, sorry. Because when that happened, I was actually holding it up for a bit of distance, if that makes sense. Yeah, and I was being the nice guy and holding the door and went out of my way, sort of thing. I won't do that again. If I ever see her again, just get one out. But you did the right thing, mate.
I hope so. I like to think I do the right thing, but you never know, do you?
And sometimes I bet she thinks, oh, I wish I'd asked for help, but too polite. Because do you ever do this where you'll go, nah, I'm all right, and think, oh, I really could have done with that help, do you know what I mean? But I'm too, I don't know, too English to want to.
You don't want to put somebody else out.
Yeah. That's big time me. I hear, because then I feel like I owe a favour. I would rather
follow that person.
Well, I'd rather do someone a favour and then think someday I'm able to cash that back in. I know it's different with strangers, but I'd rather do you a favour.
You're thinking karma, aren't you?
Yeah, I would rather help you before you help me. I would rather see myself struggle and then.
You'd rather see me finish than you.
That's how we roll, mate.
You're such
a nice guy.
You've got big hands.
Oh, yeah. So did you have this problem where you left someone's house and
it's just hypothetical.
Nice.
Right, let's talk about this week's subject.
Hit us with it.
So this week's subject has come about because my middle child, Lexi, hits the big 1-8 this week.
Whoop.
So we're talking special occasions.
Yeah.
And anything along the lines of special occasions. Do you remember anything special? Did you have parties and things as a kid?
Yeah, I had.
I can imagine
I
you did.
Best. How old was it? Must have been my 18th. Can't have been 16th in a nightclub, as you do. And then got myself, because I was all bouncers there when I was 16th party, and then snookered me for then going in, because I was like, you was here 2 weeks ago, mate, I'm your 16th, you ain't coming in here. Yeah. So that sort of ruined that. It must be my 18th, and like pretty much half a goal came. But my family being my family, got strippers, everything from me.
Well, I've written down on my notes here, strippers. Yeah. I remember, I was there.
Yeah, everyone was there. Do you know what I mean?
Was it a joint party?
Yeah. So me and Mrs. had like a joint party. But so not only did I get strippers, she got a stripper as well. Do you know what I mean?
Different stripper.
One. He just untucked.
Come out and done a new routine.
But yeah, so when it was mine, like everyone was like kept the distance, kept around the room, if that makes sense. When Amy had hers, everybody came, like, even my granny and that was like trying to like peering over shoulders. My auntie Gladys stood in the chair looking over. There's a photo of my auntie. She's only small. She was like 4 small. So she stood in the chair like looking over people's shoulders so she could have a good look. Oh, he's got his bits and bobs out. So yeah, so that was a good party. And then go on,
I'm just thinking, we've gone straight from when I said about like kids parties. I was like, yeah, just stripper. I was 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a 13th, 16th, 18th.
I know you've had all them birthdays.
Yeah, but parties. I've had parties on occasions.
I imagine you to be a big family party type.
And then
thing.
me and Amy went away for our 21st, because the thing is, me and Amy are 6 days apart in birth. Yeah. Same year and everything.
It's meant to be.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, so we all seem to like not share, but we do things. So like for our 21st, we went away and stuff and that. So, but then that's it. We didn't do a 30th. Next one's big 4-0.
Do you know what? I say it's good.
I'm going to go away.
It's quite close together. You've got a really good excuse to do 2 if your birthdays are separate, though, haven't you? If one's in April, one's in September.
Yeah,
we'll go away for mine.
Yeah.
We'll go away for yours as well.
Yeah, so that's next big one, really. But yeah, and then yourself, you had 16th.
So I never had a birthday party that I can remember.
Can throw you one?
No, till I got one on my 21st.
Nice.
I had a stripper on my 21st.
Yeah.
And I don't like to complain.
Oh,
but she was shit.
Well, is there a good one?
I suppose I don't really know what I was expecting.
Hold your mind down and take you around God. That's not a stripper, mate.
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't really know what I was expecting.
It's the lady of the night.
It felt like, to be fair, probably exactly like you. When you're in the middle of the room and somebody's gyrating on you, you're like,
well, it's awkward. Like, it's the most awkward thing. So bearing in mind, I've got everyone from young cousins or younger cousins,
dirty Auntie Gladys,
to like my seniors. You know what I mean, my godfather was there and everything. It was like.
Was that guy that took you fishing there?
No, he wasn't there. He was jealous.
He was in prison.
Yeah, so like it wasn't even like a good thing, if that makes sense.
Good thing, like you're going, loving this.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want for me sort of thing. But I do.
Do you just book them just to make it awkward for people?
Well, I think that's the thing, and it's like trying to embarrass the person.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is how weird we are as a family. It was my mum and my sister who
What
booked it.
strippers?
Yeah. Oh dear.
Your mum and your sister was.
No,
the
but they
strippers.
booked it, so it's normally like
Ah.
friends that had booked that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't book one for my kids.
Would you book one for yourself?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh look, these ladies just turned up.
Well, go on then.
Who's booked?
Don't want to waste the time, man. Turned out.
You ain't love, crack on.
But you won't get one for your kids, would you?
No.
Do you know what I mean? So like not one point was expecting it, and then I was like, oh, and to make things worse as well, I went through a phase where I wasn't wearing underwear. I don't know what it was, but I just went for this like where no matter what I was just commando all the time from like I don't know whatever. And she went to go like do you know, put me down to my boxers. I was like, you can't. She's like, why? And I was like, I've got no underwear on. So she took my shirt off, if that makes sense. But I was like, that's it. So the picture of me just stood like with no top on, like what's going on here? A bit weird.
It's weird you say that because now I've just had a flashback to my stripper. I mean, this is about special occasions. We're talking about
Strippers. Hey, they're special occasions.
and actually took my pants off.
Yeah.
And I had Man United underpants on, boxer shorts on, and it just became a thing then that everybody knew me as the was Man United underpants.
Weirdo.
Yeah, like having kids undies on.
Yeah, you said that is like having kids undies on.
I was much slimmer then. I could get into kids undies.
Oh.
Not like that.
No.
One for the edit reel.
No. Yeah, so yeah.
So if you was to throw a party, have you ever done that?
We're throwing one for
Is it a surprise?
no, she knows. So it's Grandma Joan, she's 90 and but she's never had a party.
Oh.
So she's had one now for a 90. So it came up, it was like after lockdown, something. We're saying, oh, she's 90 soon, do you know what I mean? She's like, oh, and was like, someone said, and she was like, I've never had a party. And was like, well, let's fucking have one, do you know what I mean? You're 90, you've never had a party.
Hey, Nana, let's have an effing party.
Yeah. No, but do you know what I mean? It's like, come on, let's think it. So yeah, so throwing her a party.
So what kind of party? I mean, obviously not sure. Are you doing like past the parcel?
No, I think it's just going to be a gathering of people getting there. A bit of music. We've got a saxophone player. That's the pen. But yeah, and like a DJ and that.
Oh, nice.
So should be good.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Did they invite you? Did you not get an invite?
I'm bothered.
Nah.
There's no strippers there. I
turned up. Oh, I might book you.
She won't be happy.
Definitely, I want a refund on that.
Dirty Auntie Gladys won't be happy.
Yeah. So,
so I was looking at party gifts for parties. What do you think's one of the worst gifts you can give somebody for a party?
Like, hang on. I'm thinking the worst gifts for
Like,
me are like
severed head.
house products. Like, you know, like my dad once bought my mum an ironing board and an iron, and it went down like
an iron.
Yeah, like big time. She went absolutely ballistic. She'd hinted she wanted an iron. Thinking, give the kid a break. Do you know what I mean? He listened. She wanted one. He got her one. I think the context was if she wanted one, go get one. Not for my birthday. He left it a couple of months and thought, I'm in for a winner here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so things like that, I just think.
Wide the mark.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of things that you should not buy people. But interestingly, one of them's a stripper pole. Just don't buy something. Don't buy.
It depends what you're into. Because the brother-in-law would have one of them, wouldn't
he? Yeah, he would. Yeah.
So he'd be happy with that gift.
Okay, let's tick it. Santa.
Horses for courses. Go on, what else have you got?
A pet.
I disagree. I think it's a very good present.
Really?
Yeah.
So your child had a birthday.
Yeah.
And I bought her a pet. You kicked off.
Yeah, because it inconvenienced me. However,
so you can give the pet.
However, that's the right thing. Because one, it's funny to watch the adult and they have to look after that thing.
Yeah.
And you know you've inconvenienced them out of jokes, but the kids love they've got a pet.
You're welcome.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? As annoying it was, and I ended up being, which might have been math, bloody
you
fish.
killed it, didn't you?
But
still squirming around.
I still think it's funny when you did it.
Well, we'll see what you get for his birthday.
Dog. It's like I'm outside in kennel and he's inside living life.
An exercise gift. You shouldn't really buy people exercise gifts.
It depends on what they look like. In that context.
Well, again, it's horses for courses, isn't it? And if you also want to buy somebody a horse for a course, then you do that.
Because I was trying this about, like, we have, like, do you know, like, the promotion, which is, like, gift for health at Christmas time. You can buy someone a membership package. I'm like, if someone give me a membership package, they'd be getting one of them. As nice as it is, you buy your gym packages for your own personal gain, don't you?
Yeah, unless somebody says, I'd like a gym package. Unless somebody says, I'd like a stripper pole. Unless somebody says,
yeah, but that's like anything, isn't
I'd like you to make a donation to the Jeffrey Epstein Foundation. You don't, unless somebody requests it.
Yeah. Because, like I say, but like when that promotion's on, I always think, who's going, I'll get such and such that I'd surprise them.
Yeah. What are you like for surprise parties?
Not a great fan.
On both ends?
Yeah, because whenever I've, like, so when I did my mum's retirement party, it was awful because...
Stress levels.
Yeah, because it was just like, not like everything was left to me sort of thing, but it was like, I was to make all the decisions. Do you know when I'm like, throw me a bone here, do you know what I mean? Let's work together on this sort of thing. So, like, I don't like that. And then it's like,
your mum for some help.
Well, I might as well have done. And logistically, do you know, trying to get her there? And my mum's stubborn, so I was like, right, we just need to go such and such. I turned around corner. What are you doing? You're going wrong way. I was like, Jesus, I should just pop in here to grab something. Mum, could you stand with this table? But yeah, so, and then vice versa. I won't appreciate walking over going, I'm like, so I might have dressed differently.
You would have sniffed it out, I think. I think to get through a surprise party for you, maybe because you've organised one, you kind of see all the telltale signs.
Yeah, I don't know.
If Amy suddenly took you somewhere and said, can you just come in here and help me with this table? You'd go, it's not getting in this car.
Leave it. But yeah, so, but I don't think I'm the person like that needs to be surprised. Someone said we're having a party, I'm in. We're having a party, I'm happy. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a... I think sometimes you have to surprise party for someone because maybe they'd not want to come. Yeah. What were you?
Yeah, I'm saying, on either side, I've been to surprise parties before and you sat crouched down at id and you went, oh God, this is just awful. And it's literally that, isn't it? Surprise, great, well done. And then that's it, it's over. And like you say, you probably had weeks and months of stress. And I've never had a surprise party myself. And again, I've just...
I don't think I've had a surprise
take
party.
It or leave it. I think as well, I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. So if organising a surprise party makes someone uncomfortable, why would you do it?
Yeah.
Surprise them while you're there. Give them something nice. Like a stripper.
Yeah, boy.
Speaking of strippers, have you got a question from our loyal...
that was a dovetail thing. I was like, speaking of, here, have this.
I'm wondering if it fits nicely into it. Is it about stripper?
No, unfortunately not. No.
It's a terrible segue. Then,
so, question...
Is it about a segue?
No, unfortunately not. So this is a question from the member of the public. Stacey is her name. That's all I have.
What's that song?
Stacey's mum has got it going on. I don't think that's her. Right, so Stacey says, I have a really good relationship with my boyfriend and I want to take it to the next level, but he irritates the shit out of me with this one thing. He wears a Darth Vader mask for an hour once a week. When he has the mask on, he will not respond to my questions or talk to me. He just says, Darth kick-ass. What should I do?
Bin him. For 1 hour a week?
Yeah.
What, like, is it a specific hour? Is it Wednesday at 7 o'clock?
That's all I've got, mate. Do you want to park this one and ask for follow-up questions? That's all she's given me.
So, whenever things like this, I always think it always opens up abroad a lot more questions, doesn't it? I would think if it's an hour a week, can you just not get on with it for an hour a week?
It doesn't matter, it says.
It does.
I'm horses for courses, but there's got to be some sort of there's some sort of issues there. Why does he need this time out? Yeah, do you know, like he needs to escape from something.
Does it lead to anything though? Is it like he's sort of
once again? I don't know. Can't give me that information. Dot. By the way, we have absolute crazy Star Wars sex, but It's not there.
It's not,
I got
right,
information.
I thought it was maybe on page 2.
No. So I don't think it leads to anything or anything. She just finds it really annoying, but she wants to take the relationship further.
I think we all have little quirks. I think you just get on with it.
But
there's got to be something she does that annoys him for an hour a week.
I bet there's more than one thing. She's a woman. Joke.
Cancelled.
But for me, I would like, because you're not get involved. Because she's not dressed up as like Princess Leia or something.
Like a Wookiee.
And go, oh yeah, do you know what we got? That's what.
Is a Wookiee a thing? I know.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars. What's the other one? Star Trek.
Star Trek. Yeah. Star Wars. We're in Darth Vader, Princess Leia, and.
Well, it's just a sword fight.
Looks like.
Get involved. That's it. Yeah.
I'd say get involved and play with his own game and try and. Because obviously he's doing some sort of cosplay. So what I would maybe then do is
cosplay.
Yeah.
Costume play.
Yeah.
Is it
cosplay? Yeah.
Just clarify that.
So what I do is maybe try and, because obviously he's trying to be in the moment of like the Star Wars universe. So try and do something that's going to ruin the Star Wars universe.
Like Jabba.
Look, Jabba's part of the universe, but I come back with something like completely left field. Just dress up as, I don't know, like a Teletubby or something. And you know, like just something that's ruining his time. He's going, what does he say? Daft kick ass. I'm like, blubby, 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 blubby.
Oh, if she turned up as someone in Star Trek, as if she's trying to make an effort to go.
Oh, guess it completely wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's so close to get it wrong that it's so wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
People
oh man, if he did that, well, he's got to be for dressing up. He must love a bit of Star Wars. Because if he didn't actually like Star Wars and is doing this, then we've got some sort of like maybe like daddy issues or something's not quite right somewhere.
Maybe he's got a cold sore.
Oh, remember that advert? That was brilliant, that wasn't it?
He goes swimming in a helmet. Is that a week?
Because it could be worse. An hour a week. That's not.
Oh yeah, time. He could be filling his orifice.
No, I was thinking more like 2 hours every day. Do you know doing it? Yeah. So I don't know why he feels he can't talk to her though. Because I would be like
Darth kick ass.
Yeah, I'd be like proper like.
Would it be like Darth kick ass?
Once again, I have no context there. So what do you think it is? Do you think it's Darth kick ass? Like Darth kick ass.
That's your best impression
ever.
That's the closest you've ever got to a decent impression. Yeah. But, so to me, she's got 2 choices. She either leaves him for an hour, a week, and just goes.
Well, this time we are no good a relationship. I'm back.
Well, she could go out for a walk, or she could win another.
No, but he might follow her and then walk about and go, "Darth, God." No, it does sound behind you.
Sounds like he's a pilot.
Brace.
Or get involved.
I think get involved is the best way. Meet him at the head. Meet him head on with this one.
Meet him at the head.
Yeah.
He'll be pleased at that.
Well, his lightsaber will be glowing.
Oh.
So yeah. So.
Good question. I hope that's helped.
I don't think we actually have anywhere along these lines.
Well,
do we all?
We need the response, don't we? We need to come back and go, that's great, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, to be fair, no one's come back to on any of them, have they?
No.
I don't think we're good at giving advice. That's the problem.
Possibly not. But
yeah.
Go on.
No, tomorrow.
You done?
Yeah, always.
I'm spent. Should we go next week?
Always, mate.
I will see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday, my friend.
Enjoy pancakes.
Yeah.
Oh, we've already had pancakes.
Did you enjoy pancakes? That's
pancakes, yeah, brilliant.
Oh, I love pancakes. Well, do you have any pancakes before we go?
Cherries and ice cream.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, I love cherries. Like, not glacier, like...
Fresh cherries, yeah.
No, like the tinned ones in like that syrup. Oh, no.
Just cherries.
What would you ice cream? What did you have?
Syrup. Golden syrup. Oh. And honey. Blueberries. Raspberries and strawberries.
Very bougie.
I do like pancakes though. Do you make your own or do you buy them?
Yeah, I don't make my own. I don't really like bought ones.
Yeah, they're a bit American, a bit plastic out.
I like thin. I like them really thin as well.
Yeah. Oh, I love pancakes.
We can eat pancakes any day of the year, but on the 14th. No, it's not. What day was it?
21st.
21st.
21st on Tuesday.
Oh, it was 21st on Tuesday. Yeah. You're like, must eat pancakes today. You can have them any day of the year. And you love them. When was the last time you had pancakes?
Last year.
Yeah, exactly. Right, I'll see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday, my friend.
Keep yourself smiling.
Stay safe. Boo-roo.